Welcome, everybody. Here we are in our history book, harmonizing this with the Old Testament. You're going to notice lots of things that are here that aren't in the Old Testament. So make of it what you will. But here's one that is, and we have lots of other details in the Old Testament about this little rebellion of Korah here in 84. Okay? And they were trying to take authority away from Moses. How do you like that? So here we are in the first verse. It says, "At that time Korah, the son of Zetzer, the son of Kehath, the son of Levi, took many men of the children of Israel, and they rose up and quarreled with Moses and Aaron and the whole congregation. And the Lord was angry with them, and the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up, with their houses and all belonging to them, and all the men belonging to Korah." 3, it says, "And after this God made the people go round by the way of Mount Seir for a long time." In 4 it says, "At that time the Lord said unto Moses, Provoke not a war against the children of Esau, for I will not give to you of anything belonging to them as much as the sole of the foot could tread upon. For I have given Mount Seir for an inheritance to Esau. Therefore did the children of Esau fight against the children of Seir in former times. And the Lord had delivered the children of Seir into the hands of the children of Esau, and destroyed them from before them. And the children of Esau dwelt in their stead unto this day." Okay, now remember the term Seir, and remember this mount, okay, because it's used in prophecy, okay, as it's referred to, as it's being judged, or etc. All right, in 6 it says, "Therefore the Lord said to the children of Israel, Fight not against the children of Esau your brethren, for nothing in their land belongs to you, but you may buy food of them for money, and eat it, and you may buy water of them for money, and drink it." And the children of Israel did according to the word of the Lord. Okay, they did that for once. All right, and then we have a new ruler here of Rome, which is Chittim. Okay, Europe in its early stages is this Abianus, and he's going to rule Chittim here, which is the roots of Rome. "And the children of Israel went about the wilderness, going round by the way of Mount Sinai for a long time, and touched not the children of Esau, and they continued in that district for 19 years. At that time died Latinus, king of the children of Chittim, in the 45th year of his reign, which is the 14th year of the children of Israel's departure from Egypt. And they buried him in his place, which he had built for himself in the land of Chittim. And Abianus reigned in his place for 38 years. And the children of Israel passed the boundary of the children of Esau in those days, at the end of 19 years. And they came and passed the road of the wilderness of Moab. And the Lord said to Moses, Besiege not Moab, and do not fight against them, for I will give you nothing of their land. And the children of Israel passed the road of the wilderness of Moab for 19 years, and they did not fight against them. All right, in 14, we have the Amorites attacking Moab. Okay, and there's this Balaam, and in the Old Testament it says the son of Beor. And here we have the intergenerational stuff, this family affair of occultists here. Very severe occultists, world government type, traveling from one nation to the next. Balaam, and this is a family affair of occultism. Serious occultism, serious sorcery. All right, in 14, and in the 36th year of the children of Israel's departing from Egypt, the Lord smote the heart of Sihon, king of the Amorites, and he waged war and went forth to fight against the children of Moab. And Sihon sent messengers to Beor, the son of Janius, the son of Balaam, counselor to the king of Egypt, and to Balaam his son, to curse Moab, in order that it might be delivered into the hand of Sihon. Notice the cursing here. Now, as I read the Old Testament, you see, it's just Balaam, the son of Beor, and it doesn't give you this intergenerational bloodline of occultists here. Okay? So, this here is a little bit different than our Old Testament. So this is really food for thought. And here we have this Janius, okay? And that's who Paul was talking about there in 2 Timothy that we discussed in these earlier podcasts. All right? And that's in 2 Timothy, how they warred against Moses. But anyway, on we go here. Just take note of that. We're getting these details. And the messengers went and brought Beor, the son of Janius, and Balaam his son, from Pethor in Mesopotamia. So Beor and Balaam his son came to the city of Sihon, and they cursed Moab and their king in the presence of Sihon, king of the Amorites. Okay, this Sihon was steeped in the mystery school. He was Nephilim type, mingled with the fallen angels, and there was a slew of these creatures, half-human creatures. This Sihon is well known for that. In and out of the scriptures, other sources. 17, so Sihon went out with his whole army, and he went to Moab and fought against them, and he subdued them, and the Lord delivered them into his hands, and Sihon slew the king of Moab. And Sihon took all the cities of Moab in the battle. He also took Heshbon from them, for Heshbon was one of the cities of Moab, and Sihon placed his princes and his nobles in Heshbon, and Heshbon belonged to Sihon in those days. In 19, therefore the parable speakers, Beor and Balaam his son, uttered these words, saying, Come unto Heshbon, the city of Sihon will be built and established. So there they are, the great builders. Woe unto thee, Moab! Thou art lost, O people of Chemosh. And that's one of their gods. Is it not? Behold, it is written upon the book of the law of God. And when Sihon had conquered Moab, he placed guards in the cities which he had taken from Moab, and a considerable number of the children of Moab fell in battle into the hand of Sihon. And he made a great capture of them, sons and daughters, and he slew their king, so Sihon turned back to his own land. And here the great sorcerers are getting paid again. They're getting their palm greased. 22, and Sihon gave numerous presents of silver and gold to Beor and Balaam his son, and he dismissed them, and they went to Mesopotamia to their home and country. 23, and at that time all the children of Israel passed from the road of the wilderness of Moab, and returned and surrounded the wilderness of Edom. So the whole congregation came to the wilderness of Sin in the first month of the 40th year from their departure from Egypt. And the children of Israel dwelt there in Kadesh of the wilderness of Sin. And Miriam died there, and she was buried there, the great prophetess, sister of Moses. 25. At that time Moses sent messengers to Hadad, king of Edom, saying, Thus says thy brother Israel, Let me pass, I pray thee, through thy land. We will not pass through field or vineyard. We will not drink the water of the well. We will walk in the king's road. 26, and Edom said to him, Thou shalt not pass through my country. And Edom went forth to meet the children of Israel with a mighty people. And the children of Esau refused to let the children of Israel pass through their land. So the Israelites removed from them and fought not against them. 28, for before this the Lord had commanded the children of Israel, saying, You shall not fight against the children of Esau. Therefore the Israelites removed from them and did not fight against them. So the children of Israel departed from Kadesh, and all the people came to Mount Hor. At that time the Lord said to Moses, Tell thy brother Aaron that he shall die there, for he shall not come to the land which I have given to the children of Israel. Okay? So Miriam, those are great helpers. Aaron, great helper. They had some backslides, but they were great helpers for Moses. In 31, and Aaron went up at the command of the Lord to Mount Hor in the 40th year, in the 5th month, in the first day of the month. And Aaron was 123 years old when he died in Mount Hor. All right, now we got this seduction of Israel through the Moabites. We also have wars. We have Og, the great giant. And you got to measure Og. His bed was 17 cubits, which we're going by the Hebrew cubit, which is 22 inches. And the English cubit is not what you go by when you're studying the Bible. Anyway, we have all that. Sihon here, he was the great occultic king, and Og had his ruling place there in Mount Hermon, where they sacrifice babies to this day. on all the ley lines there. Okay, in the porthole. Yes, indeed. 85. Moabites seduce Israel. And King Arad the Canaanite, who dwelt in the south, heard that the Israelites had come by the way of the spies, and he arranged his forces to fight against the Israelites. And the children of Israel were greatly afraid of him, for he had a great and heavy army. So the children of Israel resolved to return to Egypt. How about that for a backslide? That's terrible. And the children of Israel turned back about the distance of 3 days' journey unto Mazareth Beni, Jacon. And they were greatly afraid on account of the king Arad. And the children of Israel would not get back to their places, so they remained in Beni Jaakan for 30 days. And when the children of Levi saw that the children of Israel would not turn back, they were jealous for the sake of the Lord. And they rose up. They rose up, folks. And they're going to shed some blood here, ain't they? 5, it says, and when the children of Levi saw that the children of Israel would not turn back, they were jealous for the sake of the Lord, and they rose up and fought against the Israelites, their brethren, and slew of them a great body, and forced them to turn back to their place, Mount Hor. And when they returned, King Arad was still arranging his host for battle against the Israelites. And Israel vowed a vow, saying, if thou wilt deliver the people into my hand, then I will utterly destroy their cities. And the Lord hearkened to the voice of Israel, and he delivered the Canaanites into their hand, and he utterly destroyed them and their cities, and he called the name of the place Hormah. 9, and the children of Israel journeyed from Mount Hor and pitched in Oboth. And they journeyed from Oboth, and they pitched at Ij Abarim in the border of Moab. And the children of Israel sent to Moab, saying, let us pass now through thy land into our place. But the children of Moab would not suffer the children of Israel to pass through their land. For the children of Moab were greatly afraid, lest the children of Israel should do unto them as Sihon, king of the Amorites, had done to them, who had taken their land and slain many of them. In 11, therefore Moab would not suffer the Israelites to pass through his land. And notice here how it's his instead of her. And that goes on right there in the Old Testament too. Moab is in the male. I don't know why. And the Lord commanded the children of Israel that they should not fight against Moab. So the Israelites were moved from Moab. In 12, and the children of Israel sojourned from the border of Moab, and they came to the other side of Arnon, the border of Moab, between Moab and the Amorites, and they pitched in the border of Sihon, king of the Amorites, in the wilderness of Kedemoth. And the children of Israel sent messengers to Sihon, king of the Amorites, saying, Let us pass through thy land. We will not turn into the fields or into the vineyards. We will go along by the king's highway until we shall have passed thy border. But Sihon would not suffer the Israelites to pass. So Sihon collected all the people of the Amorites and went forth into the wilderness to meet the children of Israel. And he fought against Israel in Jahaz. And the Lord delivered Sihon, king of the Amorites, into the hand of the children of Israel. And Israel smote all the people of Sihon with the edge of the sword and avenged the cause of Moab. Now these people, like I said, they were steeped in the angelic breeding program. 17, and the children of Israel took possession of the land of Sihon from Aram unto Jabbok, unto the children of Ammon. And they took all the spoil of the cities. And Israel took all these cities, and Israel dwelt in all the cities of the Amorites. And all the children of Israel resolved to fight against the children of Ammon, to take their land also. In 20 it says, So the Lord said to the children of Israel, Do not besiege the children of Ammon, neither stir up battle against them. For I will give nothing to you of their land. And the children of Israel hearkened to the word of the Lord, and did not fight against the children of Ammon. All right, now we run into this giant. And again, his bed was 17 feet long, and it was 9 feet wide, 8 or 9 feet wide. They had his great coat of mail and his weaver's beam, spear, etc. He was huge, and he was vicious, and strong, and quick. That's what these giants were. They ain't some slow-moving, jolly green giant here. These creatures were warriors. All right, now listen to this. And the children of Israel turned and went up by the way of Bashan to the land of Og, king of Bashan. And Og, the king of Bashan, went out to meet the Israelites in battle. And he had with him many valiant men and a very strong force from the people of the Amorites. Okay, and he ruled there from Mount Hermon, like I said, there to this day. Check it out. The ley lines are physically drawn on the map and the portholes, and it's used for human sacrifice to these creatures from the other dimension to this very day. Mount Hermon. 22, and Og, king of Bashan, was a very powerful man, but Aron, his son, was exceedingly powerful, even stronger than he was. See? Now listen to this giant here. And Og said in his heart, Behold, now the whole camp of Israel takes up a space of 3 parsa. Now will I smite them at once, without sword or spear. So he's going to do something supernatural here in front of his army. And Og went up Mount Jahaz, and took there from one large stone, the length of which was 3 parsa. And he placed it on his head, and resolved to throw it upon the camp of the children of Israel, to smite all the Israelites with that stone. Now here's what we got to remember. That this creature, as powerful as he was, God took him out here. Listen to how he did this. And this is what we have today. We have the old, even though they're a bunch of wimpy wimps, okay, these manly men, these merchant kings, these bunch of limp-wristed people that are trying to destroy human flesh. God's going to take them out. Well, listen to this. Listen to what God does to Og, the great inbred angelic giant. 25, and the angel of the Lord came and pierced the stone upon the head of Og. And the stone fell upon the neck of Og, and Og fell to the earth on account of the weight of the stone upon his neck. At that time the Lord said to the children of Israel, Be not afraid of him, for I have given him and all his people and all his land into your hand, and you shall do to him as you did to Sihon. So there it is. We have the same God here looking at the remnant here on earth today. And Moses went down to him with a small number of the people of Israel, and Moses smote Og with a stick at the ankles of his feet and slew him. And the children of Israel afterward pursued the children of Og and all his people, and they beat and destroyed them till there was no remnant left of them. 29, Moses afterwards sent some of the children of Israel to spy out Jazer, for Jazer was a very famous city. And the spies went to Jazer and explored it, and the spies trusted in the Lord. And they fought against the men of Jazer. These men took Jazer and its villages, and the Lord delivered them into their hand, and they drove out the Amorites who had been there. 32, and the children of Israel took the land of the two kings of the Amorites, 6 cities which were on the other side of Jordan, from the brook of Arnon unto Mount Hermon. There it is. We're going to reread 32. And the children of Israel took the land of the two kings of the Amorites, 60 cities which were on the other side of Jordan, from the brook of Arnon unto Mount Hermon. And that is still called Mount Hermon today, and it's over the occult gods. That's what it's, and it's a porthole, and it's a ley line. Check it out. 33, and the children of Israel journeyed and came into the plain of Moab, which is on this side of Jordan by Jericho. And the children of Moab heard all the evil which the children of Israel had done to the two kings of the Amorites, to Sihon and Og. So all the men of Moab were greatly afraid of the Israelites. And like I said, these Amorites, Sihon and Og, they were all in bed with the fallen angels. Now, how do you like that? 35, and the elders of Moab said, Behold, the two kings of the Amorites, Sihon and Og, who were more powerful than all the kings of the earth, could not stand against the children of Israel. How then can we stand before them? 36, surely they sent us a message before now to pass through our land on their way, and we would not suffer them. Now they will turn upon us with their heavy swords and destroy us. And Moab was distressed on account of the children of Israel. And they were greatly afraid of them. They counseled together what was to be done to the children of Israel. See, this is really starting to harmonize now with the Old Testament. And here we go with that in 37. And the elders of Moab resolved and took one of their men, Balak, the son of Ziphor, the Moabite, and made him king over them at that time. And Balak was a very wise man, and that means wise in an evil way, folks. It just does. And the elders of Moab rose up and sent to the children of Midian to make peace with them, for a great battle and enmity had been in those days between Moab and Midian. From the days of Hadad, the son of Bedad, king of Edom, who smote Midian in the field of Moab unto these days. 39. And the children of Moab sent to the children of Midian, and they made peace with them. And the elders of Midian came to the land of Moab to make peace in behalf of the children of Midian. And the elders of Moab counseled with the elders of Midian what to do in order to save their lives from Israel. And all the children of Moab said to the elders of Midian, Now therefore the children of Israel lick up all that are round about us, as the ox licks up the grass of the field. For thus did they do to the two kings of the Amorites, who are stronger than we are. And the elders of Midian said to Moab, We have heard that at the time when Sihon, king of the Amorites, fought against you, when he prevailed over you and took your land, he had sent to Beor, the son of Jenius, and Balaam his son from Mesopotamia. And they came and cursed you. Therefore did the hand of Sihon prevail over you, that he took your land. Now therefore send you also to Balaam his son, for he still remains in his land, and give him his hire, that he may come and curse all the people of whom you are afraid. So the elders of Moab heard this thing, and it pleased them to send to Balaam, the son of Beor. Okay, and so we got more details on this particular sorcerer as it's moved down the road here. That's really good. 44, it says, So Balak the son of Ziphor, king of Moab, sent messengers to Balaam, saying, Behold, there is a people come out from Egypt. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide over against me. Now, therefore, come and curse this people for me, for they are too mighty for me. Peradventure I shall prevail to fight against them, and drive them out. So I heard that he whom thou blessest is blessed, and whom thou cursest is cursed. Now this really harmonizes there with our Old Testament. 47, So the messengers of Balak sent to Balaam, and brought Balaam to curse the people to fight against Moab. And Balaam came to Balak to curse Israel. And the Lord said to Balaam, Curse not this people, for it is blessed. Okay, so there's a lot missing there, folks. There's a lot missing here in our history book. The angel, the ass, the talking ass. All right. 49, and Balak urged Balaam day by day to curse Israel, but Balaam hearkened not to Balak on account of the word of the Lord, which he had spoken to Balaam. And when Balak saw that Balaam would not accede to his wish, he rose up and went home, and Balaam also returned to his land, and he went from there to Midian. Boy, there's a ton missing out of that. Okay? There's a ton. All right, but that's why we have our Old Testament to refer back to, don't we? 51, and the children of Israel journeyed from the plain of Moab and pitched by Jordan from Beth Jezimoth even unto Abel Shittim at the end of the plains of Moab. And when the children of Israel abode in the plain of Shittim, they began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab. Now see, Balaam's right in the middle of this, getting them seduced here. According to Scripture, he's slain there when, well, it could be coming up here when Israel attacks Midian. Okay? That's where he meets his demise. Balaam, I mean. But here they are being seduced to go to the occult feast. And the children of, this is 53, and the children of Israel approached Moab, and the children of Moab pitched their tents opposite to the camp of the children of Israel. And the children of Moab were afraid of the children of Israel, and the children of Moab took all their daughters and their wives of beautiful aspect and comely appearance, and dressed them in gold and silver and costly garments. Ouch. And the children of Moab seated those women at the door of their tents, in order that the children of Israel might see them and turn to them, and not fight against Moab. And all the children of Moab did this thing to the children of Israel, and every man placed his wife and daughter at the door of his tent. And all the children of Israel saw the act of the children of Moab. And the children of Israel turned to the daughters of Moab and coveted them, and they went to them. That is an ouch. That is terrible. And it came to pass that when a Hebrew came to the door of the tent of Moab, and saw a daughter of Moab, and desired her in his heart, and spoke with her at the door of the tent that which he desired, whilst they were speaking together, the men of the tent would come out and speak to the Hebrew like unto these words. Surely you know that we are brethren. We are all the descendants of Lot, and the descendants of Abraham his brother. Wherefore then will you not remain with us? And wherefore will you not eat our bread and our sacrifice? See, they're going to the occult feast here. And part of that is the sex magic. And when the children of Moab had thus overwhelmed them with their speeches and enticed him by their flattering words, they seated him in the tent and cooked and sacrificed for him, and he ate of the sacrifice of their bread. 60, they then gave him wine, and he drank and became intoxicated, and they placed before him a beautiful damsel. And he did with her as he liked, for he knew not what he was doing, as he had drunk plentifully of wine. So here we are turning to the feasting and the sex with Moab. Thus did the children of Moab to Israel in that place, in the plain of Shittim. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel on account of this matter. And he sent a pestilence among them, and there died of the Israelites 24,000 men. 62. Now there was a man of the children of Simeon, whose name was Zimri. Ouch. Zimri and Cosby here. The son of Salu, who connected himself with the Midianite Cosby, the daughter of Zur, king of Midian, in the sight of all the children of Israel. 63. And Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, saw this wicked thing which Zimri had done, and he took a spear, and rose up and went after them, and pierced them both, and slew them, and the pestilence ceased from the children of Israel. Folks, there's a lot of details that are missing here, okay? So we're going to be getting into the Old Testament here. We're going to start with Genesis and move forward. But Phinehas here was given the priesthood, and he saved Israel here. This was not going to turn out well. This was going to turn out with their destruction. They went straight to the occult. Now, when Israel attacks Moab, Balaam is slain. Balaam is slain there. So he drifted right back in here to help this go along here. This terrible seducing, these terrible flatteries, the sex magic. Notice here it was a sacrifice. It was a feast. Hey, there's a lot missing out of this history book here when it comes to this incident. This is mentioned all the way into the book of Revelation. The Lord complains about this and acts that are just like this. See, that's why we got to beware of what we're doing. And the fact is, the Lord's looking at us now the same way, folks. Now, I'll catch you on the next pod.